This is your prime time forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia from Dr. Don's Weather. Now, from the Alpha Weather Center, powered by Southern Union State Community College and the East Alabama Bee Company, here's Dr. Don.
Good morning, East Alabama and West Georgia. Are you ready for some heat? Here it comes. Hey, before we get into the weather forecast, let me remind you to scan the QR code you see on the screen, click the link at the top of the video, or call Jamie Dukas at 256-831-7770 and let Jamie show you just how much money he can save you on both your personal and commercial insurance. He can put money back in your pocket. It literally only takes just a few moments. There is zero obligation, and you owe it to yourself to at least check with Jamie and see just how much money he can save you. That's very important in these times if you've been to the grocery store lately. So get in touch with Jamie and find out what he can do for you today. He's a good guy. Also, don't forget to head over to our YouTube channel. Click that subscribe button and that little bell so that if we go live to cover severe weather, well, not if, when we go live to cover severe weather, you'll be guaranteed to get that notification. Yeah, so we're not looking at much of a severe setup today across the southeast, though there is an outside possibility we could see a few strong thunderstorms along and north of the I-20 corridor today. We'll watch that this afternoon to see. The chance is very low. That's why you don't see it on the map this morning, but we could, so we'll keep an eye on that. I think it would stay well north of most of our coverage area counties if that were to develop this afternoon. And then as we move forward in time, this is Friday, tomorrow, and we are noticing a slight risk category dipping down into extreme northeast Georgia on Friday. Now, we don't need that up here in northeast Georgia. We're still cleaning up from last Sunday's event, but we'll have to wait and see. In the heat of the day, we could see some strong thunderstorms on Friday. It's even possible we could see another MCS or a mesoscale convective system on Friday and even again on Saturday up here in North Georgia. Just a marginal risk down into the North Atlanta suburbs, and I think we stay north of East Alabama and West Georgia on Friday. And then here's what Saturday looks like. We could introduce a marginal risk of strong to severe thunderstorms across East Alabama and West Georgia on Saturday, and even a better chance of seeing a MCS system across North Georgia up into eastern Tennessee, upstate South Carolina, and western North Carolina on your Saturday. But, you know, we don't want to see any severe weather, but the big story over the next couple of days is going to be extreme heat conditions. Today, we're talking about temperatures in the upper 90s. Heat index values are going to feel like our temperatures in the low 100s. So heat index values of 105 to 110 today across all of Alabama. The further west you go, the worse it's going to be, but it's going to be extremely hot everywhere. So be prepared for that. Take frequent breaks and drink plenty of water. Never leave people or pets unattended in vehicles ever. I mean, even in the dead of the winter, don't do it. Take extra precautions if you work or spend time outside today. That's very, very important. Understand the signs of heat stroke as well. Just Google it, and it'll show you and tell you exactly what to look for, so you know for yourself and for those that you're going to be around today, especially if you're going to be outdoors. And then as we head toward tomorrow, Friday, we have a heat advisory that will be in effect for Clay and Randolph. We have an excessive heat warning that's in effect now for Talladega, Coosa, and Elmore counties of our coverage area. Everybody else is going to be under that heat advisory. Could be updated. The entire state could be updated to excessive heat warning by the time we get to tomorrow. So today is not going to be a cool 72 by no means. It's going to be hot today. And then on Friday, though, we think it'll be the worst of the two. And then we may see this extend on into Saturday before we start to get some relief maybe on Sunday. Very hot kickoff to your 4th of July weekend with some blistering summertime heat for the southeastern United States. Taking a look at the tropics this morning, we have a surface trough producing disorganized showers and thunderstorms a few hundred miles southeast of Bermuda. Upper level winds are marginally conducive for some slow development of this system during the next 5 days or so as it moves generally northward. Formation over 48 hours, about 10% chance. Formation chances through 7 days goes up to about 20%. Hey, but this is not going to touch the southeastern United States, so we're not really going to be concerned about this particular storm system. Current conditions at the East Alabama Bee Company, we have 70 degrees. Dude, when you start the day off at 70, it's going to be a hot one. High temperature around 89. We have fair skies. Wind out of the east-northeast at 1. Gust to 2 miles per hour. Humidity is 92%. Barometric pressure at 30.02. No rain the past 24 hours. Sunrise this morning at 5:34. Sunsets this evening at 7:55. Be sure you stop by M.L. Aubrey's in downtown Roanoke or Randolph Farmers Co-op in Wedowee to pick up a jar of that delicious East Alabama Bee Company honey. So here's the deal. We're headed for 96, 97 maybe in Roanoke this afternoon. Same thing for Ashland, Lineville, Wedowee, Ranburne, Franklin, LaGrange, everywhere. It's just going to be blistering hot this afternoon. Rockford, look at that, may come in on the high end at 97. Same thing for Sylacauga, Talladega, expected to go to 98 this afternoon. And check out Birmingham, looking at 99 degrees is the high temperature this afternoon over in Birmingham, Alabama. And like I said, the further west you go today, the higher that's actual air temperature, folks. That's not the heat index. We're expecting the thermometer to make it to 99 degrees this afternoon at the airport in Birmingham. So here's your 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent. We can sum today's weather forecast up in one word. It's a short one. It's hot. 96 will be the high, 71 for your overnight low tonight. On Friday, another hot day. It'll be humid. There is a 20% chance of an afternoon thunderstorm on Friday. Some of those storms could be strong. 97 will be your high on Friday. Saturday, a 30% chance of afternoon thunderstorms. Again, some of those storms could be strong. 98 will be your high temperature for East Alabama on Saturday. Some folks will hit the century mark, I think probably tomorrow and Saturday across East Alabama. You know, for the most part, East Alabama's in a valley right along the Alabama-Georgia state line, so we typically are a degree or two cooler than the rest of the state. But I think Friday and Saturday there's a decent chance that some of you may record 100 degrees on your thermometers. Sunday, we're looking at a 50% chance of storms. That will help with the cloud coverage. We'll only make it to 93 on Sunday, only 93. And then on, Monday, a 50% chance of rain, 91. And then we've got a cool wave coming at us on Tuesday with a 60% chance of rain. We're looking at a high temperature of only 89 degrees. Get your coats back out by the time we get to Monday and Tuesday. Here's the Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar this morning, scanning from the Shelby County Airport and, just south of Birmingham, there near Alabaster, and we show no precipitation across the area. That green stuff you see there is called ground clutter. That's the radar picking up birds and trees and radio towers. No precipitation out there this morning. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. We'll see you back in here first thing tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather. Y'all have a great day.